Welcome to the Bivouac. This is the game of Quems. This is a 4-player game, and to play this game you will need one standard deck of 52 cards. In this game, the players sitting across from each other are considered partners. So in this case, the 2 red aces and the 2 black aces would be considered partners. To start this game, you're going to deal each player 4 cards. They will all look at their hands secretly, but for demonstration purposes, we will flip these face up. And look at their hand. And their goal is to get 4 of one rank. So for instance, this one already has 2 7s, so maybe they're going to want to start looking for 7s. This one's got a sweep, and this one's got 2 2s, so maybe they're going to want to look for 2s. To begin the game, you will flip over the top 4 cards of the deck, face up in the round for all to see. There are no turns in the game of Quems. If you want a card that is part of these 4 that are out here on the table, you can take it. To properly take it, you must first drop a card from your hand onto the table, making it 5, and then pick up a new one. You can never have more than 4 cards in your hand at a time. Once no player wants these 4 cards, which is probably unlikely considering this one will probably want the 9 and probably go for the other 9 because now they got 3 of a kind. This one will probably go for the 2 4s. This one will probably go for the 6. He'll probably drop the jack for him to take, seeing his partner has a jacks. And he'll pick up some random card. Okay? So now, once nobody wants any of these cards, you will swipe these away. Actually, he's going to 6. He's going to swipe these away. Alright. Put them off to the side. They're out of the game. They don't come back. And you will draw 4 new ones. And do the same. Wow, 3 in a row. At any point in the game, any player can call one of the 2 following words. Cut and Quems. Q-U-E-M-S for the second one. Quems. If they say Quems, that means that they think their partner has 4 of a kind. So this player, if they say Quems, they think that this player, which is their partner, has 4 of a kind. If they say cut, that means they think one of their enemies has 4 of a kind. And when you say cut, you are to point to whichever player you think it is. So if this player thought that this player had 4 of a kind, they would say cut and point to this player. Whenever the word cut or Quems is called, the game is immediately over and will not be continued. If I called Quems and was right, I won the game. Or we won the game. If I called Quems and we were wrong, then we lost the game. The game's still over. Same thing goes for cut. If I cut them and they did have 4 of a kind, so I was right, then I won. But if I called cut and they didn't have 4 of a kind, then we lost. And the game's over either way. In the very rare circumstance that you get to the bottom of the deck, you can choose to either reshuffle the deck or call the game there, and whoever was closest to Quems loses the game. That is the basis for Quems. In this game, you're going to be making certain secret signals to try to get your partner to say the word Quems or cut. And it's a very active game because there are no turns. Some things you can do with this game to make it a little bit more interesting is play different styles. Now, traditionally, this game is played for 4 of a kind, so 4 of the same rank. But you can, if you so want to, play Full House Quems, where you have 5 cards in your hand instead of 4, and you're trying to get 3 of one kind and 2 of another. So in this case, this would be a full house. You can also play for 2 triplets, where you have 6 cards in your hand, and you're going for 2 sets of 3. Those are some alternate ways to play Quems, and that is the entirety of it. Good luck.